All right, we're back. We're back. I took a quick break. Went out to eat with my wife, and so we're back for our second stream. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to stay with you guys within this volatility. We're coming to a very critical moment, and it looks like we might actually be starting our breakdown. The low time frame certainly does not look healthy. Um, We've broken down below the previous low that we set, so it definitely has some sort of a bearish trend here. So I think the downtrend is very close if we're going to get a breakdown. So this morning, while we were on here, we did have a really strong recovery, but we've retraced most of it. I think we're essentially the golden pocket right now. Yeah, we're almost to the golden pocket. We're almost to this trend line that we've established over here. So we might be able to hold this level, but ultimately I think the most likely scenario is a breakdown. However, even if we do breakdown, I'm not necessarily expecting a capitulation just yet. All right, it's very possible, but that's not my primary bias right now. So let's go ahead and get the comments up so I can see what you guys are saying. I'm going to go ahead and submit my notifications out. And yeah, so is what it is. Hope you guys are being safe today. I am 100% fiat still. I have no crypto whatsoever. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to start diving in. We've been taking some quick short scalps. Haven't been going so well, honestly, but this market's been really, really rough to trade. We don't really have any clear direction yet, so taking quick trades, quick scalps, tight stop losses. It's not a bad thing to do. It's just you gotta plan your entries and exits very carefully. So use very strict risk management, and you'll be all right. All right. So there's a few different things I'm looking at. So obviously, this is really important, right? The overall structure, symmetrical triangle of some sort, comes after a massive bearish drop. So this entire structure looks bearish. It's really hard for me to look at this and assume that we're going to bust the upside, right? We had a clear deviation over here. It was a nasty one, right? And I got caught over here in a what coin is it? Atom. I was in a Cosmos trade, a Cosmo trade. I got stopped out on this one, and it got me pretty good. So we came down to the bottom side of the range. We bounced, came down here again, and we bounced again slightly, but like it's not that impressive. At first, it was impressive, a lot of volume, really impressive, but we retraced pretty aggressively. So now at this point, this is it, guys. If this doesn't hold, I think capitulation mode is probably in the cards. But there is one key thing I'm looking at that gives some hopium, right? This is the hopium that I'm really looking for. If you go over here, let's go to the 4 hour. We have 1, 2, 3. Basically, we have 4 lows over here, right? 4 equal lows. This one's already been swept, so I just said it's not really an equal low at this point. It's probably dead. The liquidity part of it at least is. But we have this, and now we have this low as well. So we have 1, 2, 3 lows all in this region. It would make a lot of sense for these things to get cleared, and that may just give us enough strength to actually pump to the upside. That's the one thing I'm really looking at. Also, DXY is in a really interesting spot right now. Let's do another live stream. Everyone, submit. Cool. HBAR, Solana, or XRP, which one would I choose? Probably Sol, honestly. I don't know, man. That's a tough one right there. Oh, so about this, we have now brought on 2 new traders onto the channel. Olympic Crypto was their group that they were running and everything else, and they did a really good job on it. But I reached out to them. I was like, guys, like instead of having 2 groups that are very similar, let's just combine forces and really give one group a ton of a ton of incentive and a ton of value and a ton of just information so they can really jump in here and have it a really, really, really good group, one really good group. And that's what we're doing. So we combine forces. So Muscle Hamster's a really good trader, and so is Captain Ace. We brought both of those guys in. So if you guys are on the Discord server, we each have our own little section. You can go on here and see the trades that we're having. Captain Ace was trading. Melik's been trading. Muscle Hamp's been trading. He's getting some nice little trades in here, 42%, 30%. I have not been doing very well today. I make that very clear. Last couple days have been really rough for me, but you know, this is what it is. BVI, same thing. Guys, like, it's good. So make sure you guys check this stuff out. Really, really good stuff happening there. So, Triple Ace, the Clockwork Elf, Harmony 1 to 10 cents in 6 months, we hope. Yeah, we'll check out some altcoins right now. We got to look at the overall market. This is the one thing I'm really looking at, guys. This right here, I think is the thing you should be paying attention to. This is the DXY. I've been talking about this today. We have a falling wedge forming, okay? And let's go to the 30-minute. It makes it a little cleaner on the bars or the candles, so you guys can see. Tap, 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 tap. It's coming to an apex. We can clearly see this looks like a falling wedge. It's really hard for me not to be looking at this and saying, wow, that's a falling wedge. Well, here we are. We're at the end, guys. Like, it doesn't get any tighter than this, right? We can only go like a few more hours and we have to break out. Now, on the low time frame, we're actually pressing against the top side. Now, if this breaks to the upside, which is normally what falling wedges do, they break to the upside, that would be a bearish pressure on the market, okay? Because the DXY, it's essentially an inverse chart of crypto, okay? There's a lot more to it, but generally the two charts trade opposite of each other. So as DXY increases, crypto drops. As DXY drops, crypto increases, okay? And that's generally how it works on the macro level, okay? So what have we been doing over the last, few weeks? Dropping. What's been happening over here? Increasing, okay? We're starting to show some strength, or at least some consolidation. So what has DXY been doing? DXY has been dropping, right? While Bitcoin is showing strength, DXY is dropping. And sure enough, if we break to the upside, given what happened when it broke the upside last time, what would you expect to happen? We would expect crypto and the other assets to drop. So yeah, if this does break the upside, it's a pretty big deal. Now, furthermore, if you go to the monthly level, we have two key levels. Monthly breaker up here, monthly breaker right here. Right now, we're on the bottom side of the range, and this level right here was actually very significant because it acted as a major resistance. Now it should act as a support because we're retesting it from the top side. So that's pretty important. So that means that right now, the strength of DXY should continue back up at least a little bit further, which means this would, if you put it all together, it would make sense that crypto is going to have a further to drop. Okay. Yep. So we'll see what happens here, though. Now, the good news about this chart is the good news, right? It's not all bad. We have a trend line that was drawn. If you go over here, we're now below it. So that's actually a good thing. So we actually came below the trend line. That is a bullish sign of the market. So a lot of conflicting information, guys. So if we fall down the downside, that would be a really good show of strength for crypto and traditional markets. But we have this massive monthly block right here that should really halt our advance too much if we do start breaking the upside on Bitcoin. All right. Possibly. $26,000 Bitcoin coming? Possibly. But before we can talk about that, we do have these equal lows that need to get swept, okay? I'm very curious to see what happens when or if we get this opportunity, right? We have the three equal lows. These are all liquidity levels, and they're oftentimes targeted for major whales to buy into so that they can get their larger bids filled. So basically what I would want to see is us to drop down, clear these levels, okay, and then have a strong rebound. This would be a insta buy opportunity for me. Okay, I would be very bullish if we had this. Okay, a dip down, recovery. I'd be looking to buy the retracement. Okay, that'd be a really good sign. I really do want to see this. This is my primary bias. So I really want to see. I think this makes a ton of sense. It would give me a really clear trade opportunity as well. So the trade opportunity would be really clean, right? So you go to the top side, or you go to the daily level. We have a clear breaker over here, right here, right here. There's a resistance level, so we make it brown, red. Can't talk today. So go to lower time frame. There's an hourly. So let's say we're to come down here, make a low, and let's say the low gets down there, right? What we can do is we can make an easy trade right here, the middle of this breaker, right? We'll just ladder bids all up in that sucker, and we can have this right down here, and that's a really clean 7-hour trade. Okay, this would be a really clean opportunity if we get that sweep. I'd be interested in this trade, targeting this range again, right? Now, if we bump the upside, what we've been doing, right? If we get above this daily level, what'll be the next time? Well, once again, look for another long. We close this one out, and then if we start getting this price action like this, right? And that trade, right? Makes sense. Get above this daily breaker, close above it. We'd be looking to enter a trade right here. Where would I be targeting? Right here. And the reason why, it's a 4-hour breaker, 200 moving average on the 4-hour. And I think most importantly, wait, what is, oh no, it doesn't go back far enough. Shit. Okay, well, most importantly, it's the downside of this channel. So, yeah, I didn't realize that this chart only goes back like a few months. That sucks. Either way, we'll be looking for this downside of this channel, which is around the same area, and I'll be looking to take some profits in this region. So, these are the trades I'm looking for, guys. And oh, my stop loss on here will probably be somewhere like, you know, like this, basically, right? 4-hour trade. Maybe even tighter. We probably do like a stop loss like beneath here. We can manage it more. We'll have a looser stop loss because we have a lot bigger target. So, and that's basically how we operate this, right? These are the trades I'm looking for. But right now, like at our current level, I took a trade earlier. It made sense at the time. I don't really think we have that trade anymore. I took a trade where I entered around here, and I was targeting 31,000. But we came down a little lower, and I just didn't like how far we dropped. So I was like, all right, screw it, I'm out. So, but yeah, tight stop losses. Cut your losses early, guys. It's okay. It's all right. If you want to take a lot of losses, it's okay. I take a ton of cuts. I cut a lot of trades, and people may be getting irritated, like, man, you just keep losing all the time. Well, if I'm taking trades like this, right, that have a 7-hour trade, that means I can take 8 trades, but as long as I win one of them, I'm going to be up. Pretty cool, right? And that's the power of this, guys. If you actually stay consistent and actually, you know, let these trades play out and actually follow your stop losses and everything else, this is a 12-hour trade. You could take this trade 11 times, and as long as you win that 12th trade, you're up. So there you go, guys. So this is basically what we're looking at right now. Bitcoin's sort of, you know, moving around right now. It's not really dropping yet, but I think the drop is coming. I do believe so. I think it's going to. This could be flagging of some sort. I don't know, guys. Here's the thing. We are stuck between a range. Okay? This range is realistically is from here to here. Okay? But you can also call the range probably here. So there's 2 different ranges you can look at. You look from here to here, right? Or from here to here. So we have these different levels. We're just balancing between them, right? Well, until we get above or below, we're just sort of just doing this. So it's really hard to trade these, or let me rephrase it. It's hard to do long-term scalps on or long-term trades you know, and assume targets on the upside or the downside because we're still in a range, right? Now, the other option, of course, is if you do come up here and we get to the top side of the range, what else could you do? Well, instead of going into a long position and waiting for this, you can actually enter to a short position, right? Place your stop loss, and you can target, you know, lower, right? Even if you just target the bottom side of the range, right? That's reasonable, right? Get a little higher up there, 5R trade. There you go. Same sort of situation. As long as you have your risk to reward properly defined, all good, guys. No issues at all with any of this. DXY is actually looking like it's dropping. That is a really good thing for crypto. Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised by this movement, honestly. I really did think that we were going to pop the upside here, like immediately, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm not planting any seeds right now, dude. I have literally zero crypto. I have no crypto exposure at all. So, why would I be buying here? So look at it this way. Okay, look at it this way. I'm going to explain this in a way that hopefully makes sense. So, you have different ways of trading. So, right now, what is your, like, why are you confident at this level? What's your reasoning for being confident here? I don't think there is a good reason to be confident here. I don't think there's really much of a reason. Okay, here we go. So, this is your level right here. I don't think there's much confidence in this level, but instead, what you can do is you wait until you have higher confidence. Like, down here, you can have more confidence. Well, let me rephrase this. So here's what's going on. And I did an analysis earlier, and I showed this like a lot more in detail. But if you want a confirmation trade, right? What happens? You have a capitulation. It ranges. You break out, and then you make another level. This is accumulation, right? Until you get this breakout, it's called a markup. Until you get the actual markup here, and then you start consolidating again, this looks bearish, right? This is bearish. Once you get the markup and you start accepting that new price level, that's when you can start being like, oh shit, this actually looks pretty decent, right? But right now, this looks like a bear flag. Comes up like that, down, and then you above the other. You're like, oh, look at that. This is where I'd be looking to enter. Once you have a show of strength and once you have this support underneath you. Right now, we have no support underneath us, right? There's really not. So until you get this markup, I'm not really interested in trading, like for a long-term holds, okay? But yeah, like, just look at this. Just look at this trade. Like, look at this, guys. This looks bad. Just drop, constant sideways, right? Drop, constant sideways. What should happen next? Drop, constant sideways, drop. Now, whenever it happens, it could happen anytime. You get a markup and you start accepting that new price level. This is when you enter. This is the time to start being like, ooh, this is actually interesting. Now you can go and find your harmony or whatever you want to trade. This is the opportunity where you really start diving in on there, right? Now, let's show an example. There's a ton of examples. This is basically how it works. This is going to be a right one? No, it's not. Okay, I got to go back into the chart. Let's go over here. Okay. Let's look at the previous bottoms of crypto. Right? Pretty important, right? Okay, here we go. Drop. 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 Markup. See that markup? This is where you enter. Right? Drop. Sideways. Drop. Sideways. Drop. Sideways. Markup. Sideways. Markup. Sideways. Markup. Sideways. This markup is what you're looking for. Okay? You really don't have any legit markup until this point. Right now, we're doing this. Just sideways. Okay? So until we actually get a proper markup, I'm not interested in looking at any sort of like long-term positions at all. Okay? Over here, similar situation. Drop. sideways, drop, sideways, drop, sideways, drop. You know, now we start having our little bit of markups, right? Now, this is a little bit of a different situation because it's more like a rounded bottom pattern, but ultimately you're waiting for that clear markups and then you can start, you know, entering positions. But we don't have that yet, so I'm not really interested. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense though. So we're waiting on, and we definitely don't have it yet. So I'm just being patient until we actually get that. So, yeah. Do. It does make sense. I'm glad to hear it, man. So there's also a lot more we're looking at than just that, but like that markup is really what we're looking at. And even the impulses that we had, they really didn't clear anything, right? Like until we clear above like 32,000 probably, I don't think anything here is significant. That's why I'm just doing range to range, range to range, range to range. And then we eventually get a markup, and then we can start going from there. Oh, there was... Last stream, we did non-copyright sounds, so let's do it again. I think people like that, so let's do it again. All right, cool. Let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough or whatever. But yeah, it's really relaxing for me. And yeah, I liked it. It was fun. What's going on? What a legend. Guys, look at this shit, man. Look at this. Melik. A 25x play. Dude, he is killing it. Holy crap, man. Melik is on fire, y'all. Like, I cannot stress it enough. He is on fire. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely killing it. Very, 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 very happy about that. So, yeah, guys, we have some good traders in here. If you guys are not like paying attention, you guys are seriously missing out. So, make sure to check it out. You're not gonna, if you just join the Discord, you're not going to see all of this. You're not going to see our active trade section. The only people who can see this are going to be our donors or Patreon users. But like, guys, it's dirt cheap. Look at this shit. If you guys go to Patreon, where's it at? Oh, no, where is that? View page. Oh, I've stopped billing for this month, so that means that no one's gonna get billed until July 1st. So that means if you want to join now, you can join, and as long as you cancel before July 1st, like you're gonna get free. You'll get free membership for the next month. So check it out. Oh, memberships. How many are there? Oh, $20 a month are sold out. We have $40 a month ones, and that's it. I only have 29 left. That's it. So, and the next tier is already up there. So what happens? I double every time. So the first one's 20, then it goes to 40, then it goes to 80, 160, or whatever, right? And that's how we're doing this. So we're trying to keep the membership fairly low so we can like actually help everybody out. You know, it's increasing. There's no additional benefit for being a $40 or an $80 member. The exact same thing. You get the same content. Just like the guys who got in for $20 a month, they're just getting the same benefits for less money. So, but it ain't gonna change. The price won't. All right, let's go back over here. Bitcoin. It's actually recovering pretty well. I did not expect this well of a recovery, but Could we make something here? Let's see. Bounce off of this. This 30,000 region still makes a ton of sense. I think that still makes a lot of sense here. 30,002. Long position. Let's target here. This buyback's a little bit impressive. I like how aggressive the buyback was, and the other part about it, if DXY falls through, I'll be very interested in entering into a long. Did not I really thought DXY was just gonna pop to the upside, but it hasn't yet. So, how do I feel? Oh, cool. Just got a Patreon member. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I think you guys are going to get some really, really good content if you guys come in here. Like, look at all this crap, guys. Like, it's crazy. Oh, I need to move this over. Let's see, move that over here. Essential tools. Yes. Yes, I do. Money management. Delete channel. Yes. Admin chat. Weekly top picks. There you go. Yeah, you guys can also, if you guys are actually on the Patreon, you can also ask questions and stuff, and we'll go back through and answer it. Oh, shit. Looks like we are pushed up a little bit right now on Bitcoin. Well, I can't make a good trade right now anyway. Like you guys see how I don't want to target above this daily breaker right now. You guys see that? This daily breaker is the key level, in my opinion. So I would have to assume the target's going to go higher, like the 34,000. And I don't know if I feel comfortable making that assumption yet. That's a really aggressive play. So instead, I'm going to wait until we break out, and then look to buy in higher. So the only way that I want to get in here is if I can get in lower, right? So if I can do like this, basically, that would make more sense to me. Right? You can adjust the stop loss, make sure you have your 4R. That would make sense. But up here, no, I'm not really interested here. It's just bouncing around. It does look fairly bullish, though. I will say that. My wife bought watermelon Red Bull for us. Not a huge fan. I like the yellow one better. It's the best. XLM's did really well. Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum BTC. Yes, looks like crap. So Ethereum BTC still looks really bad. This right here is going to be a major hindrance to the altcoin market. Ethereum being weak is actually really bearish for the entire altcoin market. Okay, cool. We are having a little bit of a pullback. Not that bad, though. A lot of our alts are actually looking really well. Uni. I know Uni looked really good yesterday. It did really well. So do we have a play maybe? Let's see. I'm looking at Bitcoin specifically, but I'm looking at other coins as well. Okay, so this is a clean support resistance. You guys see that? Am I losing my mind here? This looks like a pretty damn clean level. You guys see that? This looks pretty good. Honestly, it does. Not only that, look at this. I'm actually probably going to take this. Uniswap looks pretty damn good right now. I don't like how far down it's dropped so far, but I don't hate it. I'm trying to find a good breaker to really play off of. It's not very clear. Oh, this is awkward. BTC pairing looks so good. What are you guys' thoughts? Clear support, 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 support. Where is this coming from? Where is this level coming from? This looks really clean. I like this interaction though. It's a support. The BTC pairing looks better than the USD. We've already tested this once. Oh, this sucks. This again. I've already tested it once. I can just do it again. Another bounce. I'm gonna do it. Liquidity is good enough. Cool with that. Yeah, good. Good, plenty of liquidity. What's my entries? I'm gonna try to get a little better entry if possible. Yeah, I like this though. I'm gonna take it. For our trade, 14% increase. You know what? Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna take this trade. Just waiting for my biz to get filled. What's the volume on Uniswap? I'm a little bit concerned now. $23. Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm cool with that. Okay, where am I at? I need to go to active trades, RTBro. You guys can see the amount of information we put on here. Like this is, all right. Cool, my fields are getting filled right now. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on this, guys. Okay. Cool. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say lower. I'm gonna even do a tighter stop loss. I'm gonna do a tighter stop loss. I'm gonna say below this low here. This is on Binance. This is a tether's pairing. Fuck. I don't want tether pairing. I want Uniswap, Coinbase. Okay. I know it sounds stupid, but there's actually a big difference between these two right now. It's not right now, but like the tether pairing is not pegged correctly right now, so I gotta be careful on that. Okay, so it's gonna be a from here to here. Okay, just barely tapped it. Perfect. We're gonna do this is essentially our breaker. I don't have incredible conviction on here, but I do think it makes sense. 46, so average is what, 622? Stop loss is beneath. Yeah, that's my entry. Now, here's the deal. Once I do, or if this does pop up, I will do a compound play here. And I'll be targeting up here in the 3-day breaker, up in the $7 region. Yeah, I'll be doing that. The BTC pairing looks really, really solid, which is why I like this trade. You guys can see this. Like, this is really clean. Looks like a bullish retest of it. What's my exposure right now? Not bad. Really wanted more exposure, but I don't want to chase it either. I want to let the market come to me at this point. Let's do this. So yeah, we have... Okay, let's do this. I want to finish what I'm doing here. Target for our breaker, stop loss is going to be at 535. This is a really... Looks like a very clean play. Yeah, this trend line does make a lot of sense. I like what I'm looking at right here. It does look really clean, and it's one of those things like it looks clean. Like, this is a really, really good entry. I like this. I don't really feel comfortable much lower, but like at this region, I'm actually really comfortable here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. And I'll be looking to get a compound entry as well. So basically, if it does start pushing up, we'll make another trade later to basically compound it. Because I think the $7 region is not unreasonable for this particular trade if we can start showing some strength. Because right now we don't have any strength. Well, we do have strength, but it's a little different. About as good as it's going to get, honestly. I like this. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. What do you guys think? Does this trade make sense? Do you like it, or am I going crazy here? Support resistance flip. Reasoning. Let's type out a reasoning. Daily breaker. SR flip. Show of strength. over last couple days. Falling trend line on Bitcoin BTC pairing. If we can get a show of strength, there you go. So I think this whole thing makes good sense. I think it's solid, guys. Now the big thing is we need to make sure Bitcoin doesn't just shit the bed. That's the big thing. Like if Bitcoin shits the bed, like this whole thing's fucked, right? But at the same time, though, you can't be scared, right? You can't be scared going into a trade. So I think it makes sense. And there's enough liquidity I can also exit if necessary. Those are always things you got to look at. With the amount of coins you're purchasing, do you have enough buyers in the market to take your crap if you don't want it? It's not always good. Yeah, I've been in some shitty situations because of that. What is going on here? Okay, let's look at this. Really trying to dive in and make sure I'm not messing this whole thing up. I'm pretty confident in this trade. Looks to be parabolic in some manner. Try to get as close this is possible. Yeah, this is very close. All right, let's go back over here. Verify. It still looks good. Yeah. I would still consider this a bullish retest. I'm not, this is not concerning me at all. I like it. I like it. I like it, guys. Now, if we can push up, this is the Binance pairing. If we can get a push up, okay. I'll be looking to enter a secondary trade upon a recovery of this, right? And I'd be targeting here, right? And that would be a compound here. %20 gain. Yeah. That's what I think I'm going to go for. I think this makes a lot of sense to me. If we can flip this to a support, looking to enter there and target this consolidation cluster. Yeah, I like it. So we'll see what happens, but right now I think this looks really clean. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed, really appreciate it, y'all. Doing live streaming or live trading on stream with you guys. Like, that's not something that a lot of people do. It's dangerous, but I do with y'all because I love you guys. So, yeah. I'm actually showing you guys proper risk reward and everything else and how to calculate trades. I'm not over here being like a lot of you guys on YouTube. Gonna go to the moon, y'all! No, I'm not like that. I'm trying to teach you guys, not just like tell you guys, you know, we're gonna go down to 0 or we're gonna go up to, you know, 3 million of Bitcoin. So, hope you guys appreciate that. Looks pretty clean though. So you guys see this buyback too. This buyback's really impressive. Would like to see it a little stronger, but I think it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Good levels, guys. I really like these levels. I think this makes a ton of sense. I really like this trade. I don't know. Can it? Sure. Will it? No clue. I'm giving you guys the tools, okay? Teaching you guys how to trade. Showing you guys what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. Whether or not it's going to get to certain levels, that's entirely on you. I'm showing you how to play this. Guys, the stuff we're doing works really, really well, but you have to change your philosophy. You don't... If you're a holder, okay, here's a difference. If you are a holder, you want the price to go up always, right? Okay, got it. However, if you're a trader, you can make money either direction. It doesn't matter what direction the market goes. You can make money on it, right? Look at this. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. Melik has been killing it today. He has been in a long position, okay, so he made money on it going up. He made money on it going down. He made money on it going down. He made money on it going down. You guys see that? He made money going down, going up, going down, and going down, all in the last 24 hours. Like, good money, too. 29%, 17%, 82%, 23%. Guys, like, this is awesome. I'm super, super happy on how, like, Melik has been doing, right? And I'm sure he's very impressed as well. Same thing over here with Muscle Hamster, okay? Muscle Hamster has a short right here. That means it went down, right? This one was a long, I believe. Entry price, no, a short. That was a short. Another down trade, right? This one was a long trade. This one was a long trade. You can make money either direction, okay? So if you are a trader, this is the group for you. I will teach you how to trade. However, if you want to be a holder, then this is not the... I don't know what to tell you guys. This is not the group for you, okay? Go to find someone else who can, basically blow smoke up your ass and tell you, going to go to $1 million, all right? All I'm looking for right now is this movement, 20%. Well, originally all I'm looking for is this. This 13%. That'd be a really, really good trade for me. I'd be very happy with that, etc. if we can get it. So, let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see how it's doing. We want to check our technicals. DXY is... Okay, this is fine. I'm cool with this. I don't want it to break up. Dow is actually going to close today on the green. What the fuck? That's awesome. Cool. That's nuts. I can't believe this, honestly, but cool. DXY dropping down. That's good. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. How's it doing? This looks pretty... Guys, this is just... Bitcoin's so hard to read right now. On the macro, it looks bearish as shit. But on the micro, like, these are some strong buybacks right here, guys. This is tough. This is the key level it needs to hold. Like, I can't stress it enough. This is it. Here, I'm doing it here. Oh shit, they don't have access to here? Oh, damn. I gotta fix that. Wait, he should. MUSCLE. What the? Where is that? Why can I not find him in here? So weird. Weird. View channel, send message. Sorry, I'm doing this as well. I'm trying to make sure I can actually tag him. But yeah, you guys like that trade right now? So it's a Uniswap trade. Muscle hamsters in it as well. That gives me a lot more confidence. I think it's a clean trade. I think it's a good setup. I think it makes a lot of sense. I don't have any idea why he's not in here. You guys see that? Why is Muscle Hamster here, but not in here? Yeah, we just redid the Discord, so I'm trying to fix everything. It's like there's little small things that are just messed up about it. And I don't understand why. Maybe what I gotta do is I gotta make him a... I don't know. It's weird. I'm not very good with the whole Discord crap. I'm gonna change his roles. Maybe that's what it is. Ah, that's why. There you go. Okay. We are currently around 70% filled so far. Also, I just fixed your settings so you can now see this chat. Okay. All right. How's Bitcoin doing right now? Let's see. Sort of just stalling out. I'm cool with stalling out. I'm fine with that. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see it collapse. If it starts collapsing, it's going to really jack up our Uniswap tray. Yeah. Hey, Crypto Greg, look at this crap, man. Look at this. Dude, look, each one of us has our own trade section. Like Melik is posting it right here. Now he's been on a bus today, so he's just been posting his actual updates and like quick stuff. But like Muscle Hamster's actually updating, you know, entry at this, take profit at here, stop loss there. I do the most, right? I as far as like an actual like details, I update these things constantly, and exactly what I'm looking for, etc. All the price points, etc. So like. It shows how I took my loss over here. You know, over here, Uniswap for our trade, 5.45 average target for the 4-hour breaker, stop loss. You can go in here, you can see the trades I'm doing. So this is how I do it. And not only that, fuck, I post a lot. What was that? That was a few days ago. Posted one recently. All these trades. Guys, look at this crap. This is insane, right? Like, the amount of value you're getting is insane. And if you go over here, okay, this is actually hosted on the YouTube channel. You guys can't see this because you're not a Patreon member, but I actually post a dedicated video that's unlisted for my Patreon users that goes over my individual trade on why I'm taking a trade, etc. And it says, like, this is the reason why, this is yada, 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 and I'll go on there and explain it all. Like, yeah, like, talk about what my invalidation points, things like that. I don't do it for every trade. Like, obviously right now I'm streaming, so I can't do this. But sometimes I do it like that. Sometimes I go to my phone and I'll do it. So I'll be on mobile and I'll just upload real quick. An example of that's like right here. Maybe. Here you go. On my phone. A scalp trade, right? Again, on my phone. And I'll literally just go here and I'll explain the trade from Patreon users, right? It's not like an actual, like, you know, in detail, like, you know, you're probably expecting for, like, videos, whatever. It's unlisted, and no one can see it, but it's just for Patreon users, that's it. So, I think it's a freaking awesome deal, but, you know, that's up to you guys. There you go. All right, so back to what we're looking at. Bitcoin is looking fairly strong, I think. The macro does not look good, but the micro, you can't ignore this price action, how it just doesn't look that bad. Like, it's holding up our levels. I really thought it was going to drop. I thought this was going to drop and collapse. This would be a true dumping stream and we're done. But here I am entering into a long while I'm on stream during a dumping stream because I was like, well, you know what? Actually, it doesn't look that bad. So... FTT token? I bet a lot of these tokens are dumping. Oh, shit. Because they need liquidity. Like the owners do, the developers. They need liquidity. They're dumping a lot of their bags. FTT. It's not too bad of a dump. That's not that bad. This isn't bad, man. It'll get a lot worse. I think Cope is a good example. I think that happened today. I saw that online. I have Cope on here, actually. I think I do. So Cope had a pretty massive dump today. And the developers came out and said, hey, we had to sell 10% of our holdings because we out of money. And we need money to keep the project going. Look. This is a dump. Okay. And this was because the developer team ran out of money. No. Okay, if you are on Patreon, which I saw you add, okay? You have to go into Patreon and you have to attach your Discord to Patreon. Okay, there's a way to integrate it. Integrate Discord with Patreon. Right here. Just go in there and like it'll make sense. It's not hard. It's just you gotta. That's the wrong one. Patron. There you go. You just gotta authorize it. Once you authorize it, it will automatically move it. And if it still doesn't work, let me know, and we'll. I'll try to help you out or just move you over myself. Yep. There you go. So that's a good dump. So Cope legitimately ran out of money. But like you do have some winning coins out there today, guys. It's a good one. Strong. Holy shit, that's nuts. Strong is worth what? Hundreds? Several hundreds, I believe. Yeah, I thought so. Oh wow, it reached into the thousands. Now it's worth 14 bucks. Holy shit. It's nuts. Request had a nice pump. I was not involved in this pump. Missed it all. Sucks. Quantstamp? Are you kidding me? Ah, damn it. Multivac is actually doing good today too. Oh my gosh. Damn, guys. Sucks. Whatever. That's what it is. It's alright. I'm playing safer, more conservatively, and because of that, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to miss a lot of plays if you play conservatively, right? So if you're playing conservatively, all you're doing, you're taking your little scalps on the way up and down. You're going to get your 5-10% gains, and that's it, right? You're going to miss out on a lot of these major movements, and you're also going to miss out on I don't have a diversified portfolio, so I'm only having to pick and choose the ones that I think have the biggest chance of being successful, right? I do want to see Uniswap get above this. Wait, is it what is it called? Is it Uniswap? I don't think that's right. Coin market cap. Yeah, it is Uniswap. Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, Uniswap. I want to see Uniswap get above this trend line. It'd be really, really significant. And also, of course, above this daily breaker. So we have some move. We have some room here to mess around. But ultimately, I don't want to see it drop much further. Really don't, guys. This is our stop loss for our current play. You guys can see. That's it. 535 and I'm out. Okay. Drop any further than that, I'm out. Okay. Then we can reassess and reevaluate, etc. But this is the current play I'm in right now, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and dive in why I like this play. Okay, let's dive in here and figure it out. So for one, this is the Bitcoin, this is the USD pairing. Okay, the USD pairing is not the most significant to me, but I like how we have a solid base up here, and I like how we look like we're testing the top side. So this looks like a bullish retest. Okay, so essentially. Oh, wait. Here, let me do this. Okay. Resistance, 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 resistance. Break above. Should act as a support. What was once resistance should act as support, and you should keep going up. That's the thought process, right? This top side should act as a resistance or as a support now because it acted as a resistance for so long. That's what we're looking for, okay? That's good. Now, so yeah, that's the reason why there. This 4-hour breaker, it's not the best level, but I think it makes the most sense given the situation. Now, if you go over here to the BTC pairing, this is where it really gets interesting to me. So you go over here to the daily breaker, okay, test, test, okay. Again, what was once a resistance should act as a support level, right? Makes sense. Now, this trend line as well is very significant. And it's been forming for a very long time, as you guys can see. And here we are on the top side. We broke above it. Now we should be testing it for a continuation back up. Now we are actually getting some bearish pressure right now. What is going on here? Bitcoin looks okay. It's just Uniswap that's moving around a little bit. Not in the direction we want. Still look fine. I'm not thrilled with the current look of it. We should be getting more of a reaction, I think. And this is the other part that's a little terrifying for me. It is currently below this 4-hour breaker. We didn't actually close beneath it, but we are beneath it. So that's a little bit concerning. So don't like seeing that. And the level 2 also looks to be weak, a little weak. Volume's really, really hard to read on here. There's just not enough volume to really... it's not really enough volume to really look at this appropriately, so... $35. Yeah. I think that's perfect. I think that's a good stop loss. I think everything looks fine right now because you have these two equal lows over here. I think it makes sense. I'm not adjusting anything. Now, we do need to start reversing upwards in a hurry. Because this interaction right here is not healthy. We really want to see it bust to the upside. Yeah. So Bitcoin is still just screwing around. Nothing really here, guys. There's nothing really telling us either direction right now on here. Let's go to the technicals. DXY is still in the falling wedge. We haven't picked a direction yet. And again, guys, if we take a loss, it's not a big deal, right? The important thing is you don't want to make it into a catastrophic, so. Oh, shit. Ugh. We're just waiting for it to play out. I think we're in a good position. I'm streaming. You need me? Okay. Sorry, my wife was tapping on the glass. Any analysis on request? For what I saw on it, not really. It looks like we are... My wife hides behind the glass. She doesn't want to be seen in the picture. It's pretty funny. Well, clear impulse, clear correction. We've seen that a million times on request. So I don't really know if... It's tough to really make an assumption on that, man. If we call this the start of the impulse, the start of the end of the correction, you can see how we are now below the golden pocket. Okay, if you want to go way down here, you can maybe force it. Yeah, you can force this to be the golden pocket. Is that the level you want to look at? I don't know. It's tough. It really is. So you do have that volume profile. Looks clean on it. The one thing about requests I really don't want to play around with right now is I don't want to play around with any of these small market cap coins because liquidity is a major issue. If you're playing with any sort of size, you're going to have some serious problems getting rid of coins if it goes the wrong direction. That's why I'm sticking with only sticking with top 50 market cap, and specifically the top 50 that have high volume on Coinbase, because that's what I'm trading on. So only Coinbase. All right, I gotta go back over here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we're still just playing around right now. I'm watching Uniswap. It doesn't look as good as it did earlier. I'm still holding it, but it needs to start reversing. The level 2 is also starting to lighten up a bit. So the level 2 is what they call the order book itself and like the actual liquidity on there. Can't show you my screen obviously, but you know how you have like the bids, how they're placed? This trade looks clean. I don't like seeing this rejection. That's the only concerning part I have right now. Let's look at this. this level should act as a major support, right? You have this really, really clean level, 4-hour and daily, right here. This level should act as a strong support level. Stand right. Like, there's a lot of support right here. This is the level it should bounce if it's healthy. If it's not healthy, you know, then that's a whole other issue. But Bitcoin looks like it's actually holding up really well. It's a really stressful scenario right here, guys. Bitcoin's in a really weird spot. So basically, with this trade, we're basically anticipating a breakout on Bitcoin. That's what we're basically anticipating here. Yeah, we're anticipating a breakout here and then a continuation upwards. I think that's basically what we're looking at here. Doesn't necessarily have to, but I think that's what we're going for. Oh shit. Precision Trading Academy. There we go. This is a clean setup though. I like it. Okay. DXY is also... God, it's just at a key level right now. Just right here. Oh, I need to lift up, don't I? You guys can't see me. Shit, my bad. Be right back, guys. All right, how are we doing? Nothing has changed. Okay, Bitcoin's still in the same spot. Oh, man. And it's a delayed indicator. So, and also like DXI is dropping, but is it dropping hard? No, it's not. It's really not, man. It's dropping, but not that hard or aggressively. So and it's not like directly correlated, and that's the other part about it as well. It's not directly correlated. It's not like this is an inverse chart of Bitcoin. DXY was rising. Remember this? DXY was rising this entire time, right? This is during the bull run, right? So it didn't necessarily go like, it wasn't completely an inverse chart of Bitcoin. So that's the issue. Oh shit, wrong one. There you go. Like this, like that. Not liking our Uniswap trade right now, though, guys. Thinking about cutting it again. Just frustrating. It's just not holding up as well as I would like to see it hold up. And I'm getting a little irritated about it. It's just slowly bleeding out. It's not showing that strength that you want to see from it. Where's the 4 hour? 4 hours right there. Very close to killing this trade, guys. Ah! God, this sucks ass, guys. DXY is holding up really well. Bitcoin is starting to drop. I think I'm in a bad spot. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Yeah, I'm going to close it. I don't like it. Sucks. I hate taking a loss, but guys, I think that's probably the best play. I'm looking to get back into it. Yeah, it's too high risk. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to fuck with this coin. I think it's very dangerous right now. Yeah, I think it's too dangerous. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it the right. I'm gonna let it develop. Sucks. I don't necessarily need this. This is not necessary for me. All right, I don't need to have that one, but I need it to show some sort of strength before I dive back into it. What are you talking about, a panic seller? Dude, are you kidding me? I'm literally going through and showing you all the different technicals. All right. let me explain to you why I'm out of this trade. Okay, I want to make sure you fully understand because apparently you want to talk shit about me. Here you go. Look, DXY. This is a bearish indicator if it breaks up. This is absolutely a falling wedge, and it's starting to show strength. We're at the apex. Bitcoin is starting to drop now, and it's currently at this major freaking resistance level that we rejected at it multiple times. Okay? Why would I be freaking in this trade and being all, oh, everything's freaking great when we're pressed up against this resistance? Once we get above there, that is a higher reward, or it is a higher conviction trade. I only want to be in high conviction trades. That's why I'm doing this. God damn it, dude. I don't understand. Whatever, dude. I don't even care. If you want to leave, fucking leave. I don't care. High conviction trades only. That is the only thing that I'm taking, and right now it's not a high conviction trade. Not happy about it, but no. So this is the other part, right? Here's the issue. This is now losing that trend line. That's not the reason why I entered this trade. Okay, we're now below this 4-hour breaker. There's a lot of things I'm looking at that are not looking clean. And the most important thing, look, guys, we're beneath our stop loss. When I took this trade, I said, hey, this is my stop loss. Guess what? We went beneath it. Fucking stupid, man. I will re-enter if there is a show of strength. Right now, we don't have it. Dude, I know, man. Whatever. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. It's about capital preservation. That's so important. But that's all right, dude. You do you. Cut your losses early, let your winners run. That's the rule. Ugh. Yeah, dude, I don't... Whatever. All right. On to the next trade. Let's find the next one. Let's look in, see if we can get some conviction here, because right now, obviously, that did not go the way we were hoping so, and that's just fine. I still like this trade. I just want to see some more. Oh, are you? Okay, if that's the case, got it, man. Just understand, like this market is rough, bro. Apparently, it came off the wrong way to me. Okay, and I apologize if you don't mean it in a negative way, but dude, I've got to see how this is going to play out. I will get back in this trade like no shit if we get, God, such a minor show of strength. I don't need much, but I need something. I need something giving me confidence that this is actually showing strength. And right now, this right here is concerning me. probably should wait until the DXY plays out. It's probably the best play. Just to wait. Something's going to happen here. I think it is going to break the upside because this is a falling wedge structure, and that's going to create some downward pressure on the market. Sucks. Just irritating. Sucks. It's not beneath there. I don't like that. I think the trade is to wait until we get back above this level and close above it. I think that's the play. Ah, it's just frustrating. That is what it is. I don't know, guys. I'm still watching. I'm monitoring Uniswap. I still like the coin. I think it makes sense. The trade looks solid. It's just not yet. I don't think it's ready to enter just yet. You need to have either more conviction on your trade. I mean, yeah, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for more conviction on the trades. And right now, we just don't have them. I felt really good entering that last one. And then it slowly but surely started eroding once it started melting. Melting is generally not a good thing, right? Having this melt and not be able to reclaim that, that's a huge issue to me. Huge issue to me, how we just melted right down. Okay, same thing. Yeah, it's not the same conditions when I entered. Then over here, Bitcoin is starting to show some weakness as well. That's concerning. You don't want to turn a 1% loss to a 10% or something like that, right? Or shit, 20 or 30% like we've seen before. Being trigger shy is not a bad thing when you're trading. That's for damn sure. Link's holding up pretty well. This looks to be melting still. Let's just go to Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. I want to try to really analyze this and see what conditions would make me interested in really going big. Bitcoin dominance. DXY still is actually, man. Oh man. All right. Let's go back. All right, there's that. And this. This is really all I want. If I can get these two things to happen, I'll go back in this trade. That's all I want. This is it. I get these two things, I'm happy as shit. You guys see this, right? This is literally all I want. This to get back up here. This to get back up here. If I get that, I'm back in. I can't trade this until we do that. Because right now, it's a low conviction trade. If I get above here, it's a high conviction trade. Will I sacrifice? Will I sacrifice from here to here? 1% gains for that? Yes, absolutely, right? 100% every single time. I will absolutely sacrifice a little bit of gains to ensure it looks clean. I'll do a breakout trade probably. It's fine by me. Yeah, I will absolutely do a breakout trade. How's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still just hovering, guys. Like there's not much here. It doesn't look bad, but like, so this is essentially the trend line that we've been watching. Like here, essentially, right? This is essentially the trend line. Exactly what that looks like, you know, it's based upon your own bias, I guess, right? Exactly how you draw this is up to you. But like this is basically the trend line, and we had a deviation over here. And on the downside, really clear. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 lows right there. So this looks like the same triangle, maybe, right? Ugh. Technicals. Let's look at DXY. Still just struggling. We're just like, we're at some pivotal levels in all this crap, guys. Breaking this to the upside would be very bearish, I think, for the crypto market, or it should. May not have an immediate reaction, but I think that'd be pretty bearish. Traditional markets are closed. Okay. Longs are decreasing. That's not good either. Bitcoin dominance is starting to taper off. Looks like money is at least starting to flow into altcoins to a certain extent. Yeah, we're like right here. Depends on how you draw this, but like, do. Video pause? Interesting. Yeah, guys, we're just waiting. I don't know. I don't know what else to say at this point. We're just waiting for this to all play out. So yeah, where we're at. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. Obviously the crash is done, or at least for now. So I may be back on later. I know my wife wants to hang out and stuff as well, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But yeah, so have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Like always, I'm out. Deuces, boys. I'm out.